Tokyo time, 2:50 in the morning. Charlie's private plane landed at Narita Airport. He didn't take anyone along this time, and rushed to Tokyo alone. This way, because there is only a wireless network on the plane, there is no communication network, so he has been connected to the wireless network on the plane. He always stared at Warnya's profile picture in WeChat, looking forward to her message. However, she never gave him any feedback. After flying for more than 2 hours, Charlie was very anxious, and he became more and more uncomfortable. He would always involuntarily imagine the worst result. If Warnya really died, what should he do? This time he came, although he brought the rejuvenation pill, but although the rejuvenation pill is magical, it does not have the effect of bringing back the dead to life in the true sense. If people are really gone, eating more rejuvenating pills will not help. In the 9 profound heavenly scriptures, although there are records about higher-level pill, the information is too vague. Charlie can't understand it at all, and doesn't have the ability to realize it. Therefore, he can only pray in his heart, praying that Warnya is still alive. Or, even if she only has the last breath, she can be saved by him. After getting off the plane, Charlie passed through customs at the fastest speed. Later, he saw that Nanako was already waiting at the customs exit. Seeing him, her heart was full of joy, and she ran towards him in 3s or 2s, her eyes full of excitement and admiration, and said, "Master, you are here." Charlie nodded, and asked her, "Nanako, have your people found out?" Nanako hurriedly said, "The ninja I sent out just gave me feedback. They said that they had found the vehicle in which Miss Song was traveling. 3 bodies were found at the scene, 2 women and 1 man." What? Charlie felt a little bit in his heart and blurted out, "Has the identity of the corpse been confirmed?" Nanako quickly explained, "The male body is Miss Song's driver. The other 2 female bodies, one of which has been confirmed to be not Miss Song herself, and 1 female body. The co-pilot in the car has been burned beyond recognition and cannot be identified. But because this female corpse was sitting in the co-pilot, I guess she might not be Miss Song herself." Charlie hurriedly asked again, "Then there is no one else at the scene?" "If there is no one else at the scene, where did Warnya go? Could this be the same corpse that was burned?" Nanako said again, "That's master. My ninja told me that fresh footprints were found at the scene. Someone should have escaped before the vehicle spontaneously combusts." Speaking, Nanako sighed. "The ninja told me that this incident was very unbelievable, because the scene was too tragic. The commercial vehicle fell from a cliff several hundred meters high and spontaneously ignited. In this case, even a ninja can hardly survive, but that person has survived and has the ability to act. It is a miracle among miracles." Charlie breathed a sigh of relief when he heard this. It seems that the person who survived and escaped should be Warnya herself. Warnya must have relied on the pill that he gave her, so she was able to save her life under such treacherous conditions. So Charlie hurriedly asked again, "Nanako, have your people found Warnya's whereabouts?" Nanako shook her head and said, "Now they are tracking the traces left by Miss Song, but they have not found where she is, but I believe that if she is alive, they will be able to find her." After speaking, Nanako said again, "Oh yes, master, a large number of police officers have been sent to Nishitama County to search through the TMPD. I believe they are also looking for Miss Song's whereabouts, and they have many police officers. Helicopters are more suitable for fast and large-scale search and rescue. I believe that Miss Song's whereabouts will be found soon." Charlie shook his head solemnly and said, "The reason why Warnya suffered from accidents, in my opinion, must be someone assaulting her. If the TMPD finds her whereabouts, it must be impossible to hide this matter from behind. I'm afraid the other party will come back then." After that, Charlie hurriedly asked her, "Nanako, is the helicopter ready?" Nanako nodded and said, "It's on the helipad, ready to go." "Okay, hurry to the place where the incident happened as soon as possible." The helicopter soon roared from Narita Airport, traversed half of Tokyo City, and headed straight for Nishitama County. At this time, Nishitama County, which had always been peaceful, suddenly became bustling. Thousands of police officers and special operations team members from the TMPD swarmed in, and several police helicopters circulated the mountains with high-power searchlights. Secretly, the ninja of the Ito family was in the valley, following the traces left by Warnya. After all, Warnya is not a practitioner, let alone a master, so she can't hide her movement at all. The ninja is very clever. While chasing the traces left by Warnya, he did not forget to order people to eliminate the traces left by Warnya little by little. In this way, no one can find the clue left by her. Even if someone from the TMPD found the completely damaged business car, they could not find her dead or alive. In this way, it is possible to ensure that Warnya will not be discovered by others. The TMPD was crowded with people, and there were police helicopters searching high in the sky, so it didn't take long for them to find the commercial vehicle. Afterwards, several police helicopters drove towards the valley where the accident occurred, and 20 or 30 special forces with live ammunition came down from the helicopters. When these special forces came, they immediately protected the scene tightly. They checked the scene for the first time and confirmed that there were 2 deceased persons in the car. Then they traced the location of the commercial vehicle upwards and found the body of Warnya's assistant Swallow halfway up the mountain. So their person in charge immediately reported to the headquarters via radio, "We have found the scene of the incident. The vehicle matches the one on the video surveillance. 3 bodies were found on the scene. One of them is identified as Swallow, a woman next to Warnya. The other 2 bodies have been completely carbonized and can only be identified as a man and a woman, but the identity of the woman cannot be confirmed at all." The commander-in-chief at the scene hurriedly asked on the radio, "Are there any other clues found at the scene? You have only found 3 bodies now, but we found from surveillance video that when the commercial vehicle left the hotel, there were a total of 4 people, one of them is a driver, one of the other 3 is Warnya, and the other 2 are her assistants. It is impossible to have only 3 bodies." The person in charge of the special forces said, "It is true that only 3 bodies are at the scene, and judging from the tragic degree of the accident, there is no survivor, and no signs of surviving are found at the scene." The commander-in-chief said in a puzzled voice, "This is not right. 4 people got in the car, and only 3 are left after the accident. Where did the other one go?"